Lo and behold, the Giants have rediscovered the long ball. This road trip had the Giants circling the bases all over the Midwest. Now, the world champs are back in town to begin a 10-game homestand. Will the bats stay hot? Will the home runs continue flying out of the park? Stay tuned to find out. Giants baseball next. Giants are back in town as fans file into AT&T Park. It's a cool, overcast night as we get ready for game one of this three-game series, Rockies and Giants. Hi again, everybody. I'm Dwayne Kuiper. Alongside me is Mike Krukow. Well, the good news, the Giants are off the road. They go 4-3 on this road trip, and when they come back, they're a half a game in first place. And they're starting to play a lot of games at home, and they're 13-8 at home, Mike. And being at home is a good thing for this team.
Well, they play well at home, and they've got Matt Cain on the hill. Matt Cain, 11-7 lifetime against these Rockies. Now, when you play the Rockies, you always hope you can match their offense because they come with big bats.
Right.
Well, the Giants, in the last four games in St. Louis, they hit .287 as a team. They scored 29 runs. That's over 7 a game. So guess what? They're ready for the Rocks. Let's have at them.
And one of the reasons is Aubrey Huff is hot. And when we come back, Amy G is going to take a look at the big night for Aubrey Huff. Last night in St. Louis, he hit 3 big flies. That's right, 3. Amy G will take a look at the night for Huff right after this.
Giants baseball on Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area is brought to you by AT&T and by Toyota. Check out the great deals at your local Toyota dealer today.
Your San Francisco Giants are back in the Bay after a 4-3 road trip, and they get to stay home for a while tonight, kicking off a 10-game homestand against the Colorado Rockies. Their next 19 of 22 games will be played right here at AT&T Park. Welcome back. I'm Amy Gutierrez, and the Giants bats found some life on this recent road trip. In particular, Aubrey Huff, who last night had his first career 3-homer game. He is our Ford right choice as we take you back to last night. He got things going in the 4th inning with a 2-out, 2-run homer. Does it again in the 7th, yanking a 394-foot line drive solo home run over the right foot wall. And by the 9th inning, he just padded his stats with another 2-run shot. He launched his team to a 12-7 victory and a series win. And your San Francisco Giants headed back west in first place with a half-game lead over the Arizona Diamondbacks. All right, they're looking for a win tonight. They've got Matt Cain on the hill. He squares off against Rockies rookie Juan Nicasio. First, we're going to check in with our Sportsnet Central studios for an update after these messages.
Way
Jimmy.
to go.
Welcome back, big boy. Welcome back, my friends.
For the umpires to come out so the lineup cards can be exchanged, and here they come. Our game time weather is brought to you by the Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk. Get to the beach. The admission-free boardwalk is open daily. Here at the ballpark, it's a chilly night. It's 54 degrees. We have hardly any winds at all. The flagpole, they're blowing straight down. Humidity is high at 79%. It is overcast with a chance of showers. So this is game one of a three-game series, a weekend series against the Colorado Rockies. See Jim Tracy and Ron Wotus exchanging the lineup cards. Let's take a look at our Farmers Report card. Our Farmers Insurance Report card. Giants 3-home run game since 1990. It all starts with Kevin Mitchell, and then Barry Bonds did it 4 times, and then JT Snow did it in Philadelphia. He was the last to do it before last night when Aubrey Huff went off at Busch Stadium when he hit 3 home runs. This was JT Snow's night on August 13th.
Yeah, and the thing about his home runs is they are all impressive. Here he goes opposite field and feeling it into his 3rd at bat. He really unloaded. And after the series was over in Philadelphia, he sat on the bus and cried. He did not want to leave.
No, and he wanted to stay. Absolutely. That's our Farmers Insurance Report card. So the Giants take the field. And the first start during the regular season at short for this kid, Brandon Crawford. And you know that he's probably got a few butterflies. Here's the Rockies lineup. It'll be many names that you've seen before. Seth Smith will lead it off. Smith will be in the leadoff spot, followed by Herrera, Gonzalez, and then Tulowitzki. And the one guy that has eaten up Kane lifetime is Tulowitzki. Then it'll be Heldon, followed by Wigginton, Iannetta. Fowler will hit 8th, and Juan Nicasio will pitch in bat 9th.
On the hill tonight for the Giants will be Matt Cain, the 26-year-old, 6'3", 230-pound right-hander in his 6th year at the big league level. He is making his 12th start of the season, the 183rd appearance of his career, and his 182nd career start. Against these Rockies, 11-7 lifetime, 3.25 ERA. He knows them well. This will be the 25th time that he has teed it up against Colorado. Defensively, the Giants will set it up this way behind Matt Cain. In the outfield, it'll be Ross, Torres, and Scherholz. A lot of range with these 3 outfielders. On the left side of the infield, you'll see Crawford and Burris. Burris getting a 2nd start at 3rd base. Sanchez and Huff on the right side. And Eli Whiteside, he'll be in the squad, putting down the signs. Giants defense has made 37 errors on the year. The Colorado defense has made 28.
And the Rockies come in 4.5 back to the first place Giants. The Arizona Diamondbacks, who are playing at home against the Nationals, are a half a game back. And Arizona is leading in that game over the Nationals 1-0. That game is in the third inning. So here we are back home at AT&T Park. Is Matt Cain about to throw the first pitch of the ball game to Seth Smith. And it's a call strike. So we get underway at 7:16. The next pitch to Smith is very high. 1 ball and 1 strike. Smith at 307. 5 home runs, 22 RBIs. Off the line at third is Burris, and there's a bouncing ball to Huff. Huff wrestles this one and goes to the bag, and that's so this game gets started. The first one you get, you don't want to wrestle with it, but Huff did. And he managed to stay with it. And with 1 out, here's Jonathan Herrera. Herrera at 267 with a couple of home runs, 9 RBIs, and there's a fastball for a strike. In at third is Burris. Huff, maybe a step. Now even with the bat.
This ballpark's playing pretty small right now. Not a lot of wind. Look at the flags out in right center and on Levi's Landing. There's not a lot of wind right now, and that's the protection for right field. When it doesn't blow, the ball will carry to right field.
Giants have one of their best defensive outfield in the game today. As this is lined to Ross, 2 down.
And they really jammed Herrera in left field. Ross is playing about 8 steps in from normal positioning in left field. And boy, did it pay off on that swing of the bat. If he plays normal depth, that's a base hit. Nice opposite field approach, but for Cody Ross, just a few steps in. Thank you very nice.
I used to tell the story. The first week in the big leagues, those were hits for me. And then after that, those were outs for me.
Yep. They make the adjustment very quickly.
Here's Gonzalez at 258. 8 home runs, 34 RBIs. Not great numbers against Cain. As a matter of fact, poor numbers. He's 3 for 25 lifetime. Foul back, 0-2. You talk about Berkman's level swing. This guy's got a level swing too.
Man, he does not lack for bat power. I mean, he has got tremendous strength in that bat head. Very, very light grip of the bat. Very quick, heavy bat head.
And Cain extends the velocity a little bit on that one. That was at 93, and it was very high.
Well, that's when you'll see him really amp up his velocity, is when he gets to 2-strike situations. He'll cruise at 90, 92, and he can go up to 93, 95.
And Gonzalez is going to go around, and Whiteside is just going to go tag Gonzalez, and that'll end the inning. So Cain with a 1-2-3 first. Giants are coming up. For the Giants, and this is Bruce Bochy's lineup. It'll be Andres Torres in the leadoff spot, then Emmanuel Burris, and then the very, very hot hitting Freddie Sanchez. Huff will be the cleanup hitter, then Sherholtz, Ross, Crawford. Eli Whiteside will hit 8th, and Matt Cain will pitch in bat 9th.
On the hill tonight for the Colorado Rockies will be the 6'3", 200-pound right-hander, 24 years of age, Juan Nicasio, out of the Dominican Republic, making his second major league start. His debut was May 27th against the Cardinals, and he went 7 strong innings, allowed 1 run, got the win that day, struck out a couple, and he's supposed to have a great fastball. You'll look at 94, 97 mile an hour fastball with a changeup and a slider.
And the first pitch to Torres is down low.
I'm going to make a correction here. They have 6'3", 200 pounds. That may have been when he signed. He's a whole lot bigger than that.
Yeah, he looks like about 6'6".
And a whole lot more weight than 200 pounds.
James Hoy is calling balls and strikes. And right now he's called 2 pitches out of the strike zone. Emmel, Muchlinski, and Miller from first to third. Right down the pipe, and it's 2 balls and 1 strike. Torres at 269, a couple of home runs, 11 driven in. And he fouls it back. It's 2-2.
For Juan Nicasio, I think the last time he was 6'3", 200 was when he was about 12 years old. Strike zone that they have tonight is a good one if you're a pitcher. James Hoy has got a very good strike zone, a consistent one. It's a low zone, but it's wide on both sides of the plate. And you do not have to be between the knees to get a strike.
He just took a walk, and that did not make James Hoy happy. Here he goes. Okay.
Well, it was a close pitch. Nice frame job there by Iannetta, the catcher.
And a good rip by Torres.
But if you're making your second big league start, it's not a good idea to show the umpire up. He definitely's got confidence in that fastball.
And he got him.
Let's take a look at the defense the Rockies will employ against the Giants tonight, starting in the Rockies outfield. It'll be Gonzalez, Fowler, and Smith. Tulowitzki and Wigginton on the left side of the infield. Herrera and Helton on the right side. And Iannetta will be in the squad, putting down the signs, doing the catching.
Here's Emmanuel Burris. Burris takes one wide, starting at third tonight, hitting .286 with a couple of RBIs. And it's done. Pablo Sandoval, I understand, is in San Jose tonight, correct?
Game 1 of his rehab. He'll spend a couple days in San Jose, then he'll flip over to Fresno. And if everything goes as planned, you know, they'll start seriously considering bringing him back quick because of what he means to this lineup offensively.
And a base hit to left field for Burris. That's the kind of hitter the Giants want Burris to be.
Line drives and ground balls. Slappy. Knob lead, stay inside, throw it the other way, go with the location. That is a thing of beauty.
Here's Freddie Sanchez. Sanchez at 296. Hit his third home run of the year last night, and he's got 22 RBIs. See if Burris takes off immediately. And one of the reasons he's in there is because of his speed.
Vote for Freddie. I'm going to do that.
Him too.
I agree. His speed is his asset.
And Burris just got back. The swipe tag by Helton.
Well, he had a big-time lean going. I tell you, Nicasio, for a big man, has got a nice quick move to first base.
Yeah, he froze him. Burris causing Nicasio to step off. Burris with his lead, he's leaning. He does not go, and Sanchez takes a strike. Burris with 4 steals. Aubrey Huff is on deck. We are in the bottom of the first inning on a cool night here at 3rd and King. Inside corner strike, 0-2.
Good unload time for the big right-hander. He's very quick. Does a lot of things early on that helps the pitcher out. You get a good quick move over to first base, you'll shorten a guy's lead, and if you're quick to home, you'll give your catcher a chance to throw him out. And he does both well.
And Burris is going to get to second on the wild pitch.
Well, that's a 390 feet. Thank you very much. First breaking ball that he throws, and Iannetta cannot keep it out front. Good heads up, secondary lead and anticipation for Burris, and an easy take a second.
Tulowitzki will try to keep Burris close at second. And a chopper to Herrera. And Herrera will make the play, and Burris to third. And here's Aubrey Huff, who should receive a nice round of applause.
Aubrey Huff!
That is music to a player's ears. Come back off a road trip, have really a solid series in St. Louis, and a career day yesterday with 3 home runs. Just let you know they're watching, they're listening, and they're following you.
Nate Schultz to follow should Huff extend the inning. Huff overall at .233, 8 home runs, 30 driven in.
See the comparative numbers after 55 games last year to this year. And this year his numbers are better. Doesn't have as much average, but home runs and RBIs yesterday didn't hurt. A 3 homer, 6 RBI day.
And he looks at a strike. 1 ball and 1 strike. He said before the game, he said a lot of it is just relaxing. He said it's amazing. You play a long time and you forget about that part of it. Where you start to grind so much. And he said he's a much relaxed hitter now. Inside corner, 1-2.
96-mile-an-hour fastball right on the inside corner, and it locks him up. They sit right on that side of the plate. Huff thinking it was inside. was either looking middle away or he was looking off-speed pitch. He wasn't looking in.
2-2. Well, the Giants in this inning so far have gotten 19 pitches out of Nicasio. Burris at third with 2 outs. And a line drive right at Herrera, who forgot how many outs there were, and that'll end the inning. After 1, no score.
Mike mentioned that Pablo Sandoval down in San Jose in his first rehab game. He's already had an at-bat. He grounded into a fielder's choice and he scored a run. Bruce Bochy said they're looking for 6 innings from Pablo tonight, 3 at-bats, 5 games total on this rehab stint with 20 to 30 ABs. Now, quick note, guys. If people are trying to go see Pablo in San Jose tomorrow and the game gets rained out, he will be sent to Fresno. So just take note of that, gentlemen.
All right. Good information. As Tulowitzki takes a breaking ball for a ball, 1 ball and no strikes. It'll be Tulowitzki, Helton, and Wigington here in the 2nd inning. Tulowitzki skies one out to deep right center field, and this is going to tick off Tulowitzki.
Well, it should. I mean, in his ballpark, he's circling the bags, and I mean, it's probably off the back wall of the bullpen. Coors Field, a lot of carry that side here. Just a big league hang with him.
Here's Helton. Helton 306, 7 home runs, 23 driven in. Helton's had 51 at bats against Matt Cain. 51.
Well, he knows him well. I want to replay that first strike. We talk about an umpire that will call strikes that are away from the knees. Look at the target. It's on the outside corner. He does not catch that ball between the knees, but Hoy has a strike zone. He stays with it, which is why guys like his zone like to pitch to it.
One and 2 to Todd Helton. And tight.
Trying to two-seam that inside corner is just missing. You've pitched against the guy 51 times. I mean, you know everything.
Helton rolls it foul.
He knows everything about you, too.
Yeah.
So it really becomes a chess match. Some guys have one pitch holes. Some guys have two pitch holes where you can go once or twice to one location with the same pitch. Some guys have, unlimited holes in their swing.
That's foul. That's going to end up in the water. There it is.
There's the splash.
A watery grave. Helton feet under that swing.
Well, he usually does. He's one of the hardest guys, I think, in the league to get off his back foot. He's really an extremely well-balanced hitter. Strong front shoulder, great opposite field approach.
Full count to Todd Helton.
Helton started this year a lifetime .324 hitter. This is his 14th season.
And he walked him.
Well, the Cincinnati Reds are coming to AT&T Park for a 4-game series from June 9th through June 12th. Good seats are still available for all 4 games. Thursday, June 9th is a 7:15 game. Friday's game is a post-game fireworks show presented by Chipotle Mexican Grill. Saturday, the Legends game. Come out early as festivities will start around 11 a.m. It's a 1:10 time. And then Sunday, a 5:09 starting time. Skateboard deck presented by Nestle Drumstick for the first 7,500 fans, 14 and under.
That ball got completely away from Matt Cain.
I think that thing just took off. Fastball, well, it may have been a cutter. But it kind of had a mind of its own.
1-0 to Wigginton, who's hitting .263. He's 1 for 3 in his career against Cain, and Cain spins that breaking ball high. Andres Torres with a beat on this one. Helton will stay at second. And that'll bring up Iannetta. It's the beauty of this ballpark. If you can pitch to the gaps, you're going to do all right.
Yes, you are.
Iannetta, 235, 7 home runs, 22 RBIs. He's 5 for 14 against Matt Cain in his career. Line drive right at Torres. Side retired. For the Giants, it'll be Sherholtz, Ross, and Crawford. 0-0. June 3rd, 2006. We were in New York City, and Eliezer Alfonso waited out a 2.5-hour rain delay to hit his first career big league knock, helping the Giants beat out the Mets 6-4. I remember that.
Eliezer, or Jerry Coleman, the Hall of Fame broadcaster with the San Diego Padres, asked us, how do you pronounce this guy's name?
Foul back on the first pitch. Yeah, we gave him about 3 different versions, and one of them was Ebenezer.
So when he introduced him in the game, he goes, and batting for the Giants, Ebenezer,
Yeah, and then he looked at us through the window in the booth and gave us the cabbie salute.
Yes, he did. And some major league stank guy, too, went right with it.
0-2 pitch to Scherholtz. On the ground, off his fist to Herrera, and Scherholtz is gone.
Well, Giants baseball on Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area is brought to you by the Solar Company. Visit thesolarco.com for details about their zero-down lease with monthly payments as low as $99 for qualified buyers.
Cody Ross, 267, 4 home runs, 14 driven in. And he takes a strike. Brandon Crawford to follow. And a bouncing ball foul as it clips off the top railing and skips into the seats, and it's 0-2.
See hitters always working those gloves. They want that feel on their hands, their wrists, just right.
And up and in, and Ross is out swinging, bringing Brandon Crawford to the plate.
This is the ballpark that he went to as a kid. Parents are season ticket holders here. So this is a dream come true. And I really think it was an advantage for him to really get all the playing time on the road.
Absolutely. It's a good call. Out of play.
When you come up to the big leagues and you're playing for a team you rooted for a kid, and you get to that ballpark that you went to so many times as a kid, the big leagues seem a little bit bigger.
He's 6 for 22. With Eli Whiteside on deck. And it's 3-1.
And this is how he's been doing. I mean, his at-bats have been good. He's stayed in the strike zone. He's worked counts. He's used the whole field. And if you're going to stay up here, that's what you have to learn to do.
Cheating on that one. It's 3-2.
Yeah, that's what you can do when you're sitting on a 3-1 count. Get greedy. He's got a lot of friends and family here tonight. 3-1 pitches. This is what you're supposed to do with them. Let out some shaft. Now make your adjustment.
Out of play.
Nicasio goes right back up, same location, tries to challenge across the letters. He's made some nice location pitches up, changing sight lines as he has gotten into 2-strike counts tonight.
Down the left field line, foul.
Gary Fralick, our third base ball dude tonight.
And the payoff to Brandon Crawford. And Crawford shoots another one foul. In his debut, he hits a grand slam. One of six all time, not just Giants. And he stays alive again.
Well, he did it on a first pitch breaking ball. Sean Markham, the right-hander for Milwaukee Brewers, had a bases loaded situation. He's a strike thrower. He tries to start him off, steal strike one with a curveball. Boom. See you later. Didn't get to throw another one. That's his first big league knock. Historical. 10th pitch of the bat coming up.
Out into right field for Seth Smith. And that'll end the inning. It'll be Fowler to lead it off for the Rockies. To the third inning, time for Subway Eat Fresh. Ask Crook and Kite. Max from Spring Lake. How much has the game changed since you played?
Well, I'll tell you one thing that's changed dramatically, and that is the league no longer allows players to sort of police their games.
Fowler takes a strike.
Back in the day, if a player got hit in a game, I mean, you kind of were given the opportunity to get one back, even things out. But that's no longer the case. And I don't think it's changed for the good. But the league feels it has to protect its players. But that has changed a lot.
Well, some things have changed for the better. I think we travel better.
Yep.
Ball players eat better.
Oh, no question, they eat better.
Fowler just got a piece of that. It stays 1-2.
Video has changed the game. It's enabled guys to really do some homework going into a game, seeing an opponent. So it really has changed the game as it allows Brian Sabian and his scout team to be able to visually see prospects all over the country. I mean, that's huge. He was talking about the other day that you now can go at any given day and you can go back and review all of the night before's games in the minor leagues. You can see all your players in your system.
Fowler out swinging. Second strikeout for Kane.
Another thing that's changed is you see pitchers coming up now with two types of movement on the fastball, understanding it. They have a cut fastball, they have changeups. I mean, they got more weapons, more movement that they understand how to apply to hitter types. That really has dramatically changed here the last several years. It's tougher. The game's gotten better.
Well, the biggest change for me is everybody throws a changeup.
Everybody.
And thank goodness they didn't do that when I was playing, because I could not hit the changeup. Nothing in 2. I guess if you see it a lot, you adjust to it, but man.
Well, the other thing too is, there's media everywhere now.
Down the right field line, that's a fair ball. And Scherholtz is going to throw, and it's going to be a little late. And it'll be a base hit for Nicasio, and that's his first big league hit.
Well, that's a good one. Fastball up, and he hit this thing like he plays right field. Fastball up across the letters. And Nicasio from the Dominican Republic tells you that, he was a backyard boy. He played a lot of ball.
And boy, that ball hit that chair. Otherwise, it would have been interesting had Scherholtz gotten that out cleanly. Smith bounced out to Aubrey Huff.
But
pitch down low.
When I say media, I mean everybody in the world's got a camera with or a phone with a camera in it or a video. So players' privacy is not anywhere close to what it was a couple generations ago.
Pitch a strike.
I think this generation's player has to be incredibly disciplined as to how they conduct themselves off the field now.
Lifted out to Nate Scherholtz. I've got some incredible pictures of you from my cell phone.
Yeah, let's just keep it in the cell phone, Smooth.
That's all. 10 years from now, we'll do that coffee table crook and kite picture book.
It won't be boring.
It'll be called All the Years We Were Bored on the Road. Herrera lined out to left field in the first inning, and here he takes a strike, which would have been 4 days in a row in St. Louis. Hit on the ground to Aubrey Huff. Huff to the bag, and the double by the pitcher does not hurt Kane. Eli Whiteside will lead things off.
Lynn Crawford, Brandon Crawford's mama. She's a proud mama, that's for sure. And Brandon's a Bay Area kid. What's it like to be able to come right here to AT&T Park and watch him make his AT&T Park big league debut?
It's really unbelievable. He's been going since he was a baby, and I don't know. I was seeing him signing autographs earlier, and I thought he used to be that little kid asking for all the autographs. So it's unreal for us, really.
Well, you're going to have a lot of flashbacks of him as a baby, but how about a flashback to the other night, a grand slam in his major league debut? What was your reaction?
Well, I was pretty excited. He was in the lineup. He was starting. I had tears in my eyes, and when the bases were loaded, I was just hoping for maybe a hit. And he'd already made his dreams come true being a Giants player. So the Grand Slam was more than we could ever ask for. It was great.
And, of course, the most important question, he gets nicknamed John Stamos by Aubrey Huff the day he comes up. Do you agree, disagree, Mom?
Well, John Stamos is a very handsome man, but I think Brandon's more handsome, so I'm a little biased.
Spoken like a true mama. And just quickly, guys, we've got a sister back here, and Dad is way over there. He tried to get out of the shot. He didn't want to be on camera, but they're watching their boy play tonight. Big night for them. Dwayne and Mike.
All right, good job.
Nice going, Amer.
Nice going, Mom.
Yeah, Lynn, you did good. Very polite young man. Hard worker. Kind of rookie you like to see come through Mike Murphy's clubhouse.
The 1-1 to Whiteside, and Whiteside pops this one up right behind second base. Tulowitzki will put it away.
Yep, he looks like Mom.
Dad saw the camera and he took a hike.
Yeah, Dad's got a full game face 2 rows back. There's Dad. There's Sis.
Here's Matt Cain. Matt Cain 1 for 23.
Oh yeah, it's a handsome family.
I don't know if I want to arm wrestle the old man though. He looks like he's game ready. Cain with a base hit. Pitchers can hit tonight.
Yes, they can. Well, there are still tickets to the Washington National Series Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And the scheduled pitching rotation looks like it's going to be Lincecum, Sanchez, and Cain. So if you want tickets, all you have to do is go to sfgiants.com to get those seats. Get out here. We're having fun.
Andres Torres struck out in the first inning. And he's going to take a good rip and foul it straight back. This is the guy that throws hard, and Andres Torres uses that heavy bat, but more so than not. Look at that.
A family of good hands. They got the ball. That's just way too cool.
Unbelievable. Double play ball. Tulowitzki will step on the bag, and that'll end the inning. So Nicasio gets the double play, and here's the souvenir. All right, Mom. Come on.
Go, Lynn.
Beautiful.
Woohoo!
Trivia question. Name the last Giant to hit home runs in 3 consecutive at-bats in the same game. Fourth inning. It'll be Gonzalez, Tulowitzki, and Helton facing Matt Cain. Cain has allowed 2 base runners, a walk to Helton, and a double to the pitcher, Nicasio.
And Cain is fixing to take on the heart of the beast here, the 3, 4, 5 hitters for the Rockies.
Gonzalez, first pitch swinging, fouls it back, and it's 0-1.
I mean, he's a hack.
He is.
This is his 200th at bat. I mean, he's only walked 20 times. Take a look at our Ultra Modes, brought to you by your local Toyota dealer. Just a classic delivery. High 3/4, short arm release. Talk about a guy who's got shoulders built for innings. If you were to drop a prototypical pitcher in the big leagues, this is what you come up with. 6'3", 230 pounds. Built for work.
Up and in, 2 balls and a strike.
That changeup has really been a great pitch for him tonight. The curveball has just kind of had a little temperamental flavor to it, but that changeup has been golden. Every time he's gone to it, it's been swing and miss.
Out of play. Coming back with a fastball at 93.
And you talk about a workhorse. You look at Cain's numbers: 190 innings in 2006, 200 in 2007, 217 2008, 217 2009, 223 last year. And that's not even counting his work of what he did in the playoffs. And if you get the label as an innings eater in today's game, well, that's the best compliment you can have. Tries to go backdoor with the breaking ball, just misses a little high on outside.
Fouled at the play. This is a tough spot if you're Matt Cain, but if you go by what we just heard, those numbers, Gonzalez is likely to swing 3-2 if it's close at all.
Well, especially against a guy like Cain, who's got a reputation for being around the zone.
And he takes it down low.
Giants baseball on Comcast Sports Net Bay Area is brought to you by Supercuts. Get in, get confident. Supercuts every time.
Tulowitzki hit one out to Triples Alley that was tracked down by Nate Scherholz.
Saw the May that Tulowitzki had after a pretty good start in April. It really calmed down, hitting just 209. The Rockies as a group, I mean, they really kind of slowed down together. Explained that they did not have a good month of May.
Hammered into left center field. Cody Ross is going to dive, but he's going to keep it in front of him. Tulowitzki's going to go for 2, and he will make it. And now Matt Cain in big trouble.
He set up in the inside corner, and it goes the opposite side of the plate. He loves to get extended. Belt high mistake, and he finds a gap. Cody Ross does a nice job to keep this ball in front of him. If it gets by him, it's an easy score for Gonzalez. So hard. You commit to a dive, and all of a sudden you're going to be short. You got to make a play on a short hop.
So here's Helton. Helton drew a walk in the second. And he bounces this one to Sanchez. And that's the perfect out if you're the Rockies. It knocks in a run and it moves Tulowitzki to third.
Giants are playing their defense back in the infield. They are willing to give up a run to stay away from the big inning. Now Wigginton, the right-hander, coming up here with 1 out at running third. Kane will pitch for the strikeout.
And it'll be Wigginton who hit a fly ball to Torres. Now the infield will come in. 1-0 Rockies.
Just missed. Kane wanted that one. Took a long stare at James Hoy, the plate umpire. Thought that changeup was in the zone.
Check swing. 1 ball and 1 strike. Sandy Romoli tonight.
Well, that's going to be the situation this whole weekend.
One and 1 to Wigginton. Wigginton would like to get one into the air to score Tulowitzki. And it's wide, 3-1. Iannetta to follow. Chop foul. Wigginton actually hit it twice. 3-2. Giants left St. Louis last night. Cubs came into St. Louis today, and the Cardinals beat the Cubs tonight 6-1. Cubs are really struggling. 3-2. Got him.
Went out of the strike zone with a slider, and Wigginton followed it. So the strikeout that he was pitching for, he gets. 3rd strikeout of the night for Kane. Well, tune in to NBC Bay Area next Friday night at 7 o'clock for Game 1 of the Giants-Red Series. And for everything Giants, check out NBCBayArea.com and search for The Cove. Deep coverage of the team, the players, the opponents to watch, even a peek into the iconic ballpark. The Cove on NBCBayArea.com.
Iannetta lined out to center field, so Kane not out of the woods yet as Iannetta takes a strike, and it's 0-1.
Perfect slider in that outside corner, or cutter.
And that almost got Iannetta to even the count. Fowler is on deck. Outside, 2-1. Had a good game in Pittsburgh tonight. In 13 innings, the Pirates beat the Phillies 2-1. 2-1 pitch. Off the plate, 3-1.
Pirates a much different team this year. 2 games under 500 after that win. Glenn Hurdle has done a good job turning things around in Pittsburgh.
And Iannetta takes the walk.
Paul Emmel, the first base umpire, making that call of no swing. Did he go? Yeah, that's close. It could have gone either way. Kane's reaction, he couldn't believe it. Fowler
struck out in the 3rd, but with his speed, Now it puts a little bit more pressure on the defense. And he steals a strike with a breaking ball, and it's 0-1.
Perfectly placed backdoor curveball. Well, he's got a hole there on the inside corner at the hands, and Kane is picking it apart. Struck him out at his last at bat, same pitch. Go right back in there again.
One and two.
Go right back in there again. Something about Matt Kane. I mean, he can really locate that fastball. Down low, elevate. He elevates across the letters as good as anybody.
And he got him. So Kane limits the damage to 1-0 Colorado.
Authority of the San Francisco Giants and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of San Francisco Baseball Associates, LP.
All right, our trivia question tonight was, and it is brought to you by AT&T, name the last Giant to hit home runs in 3 consecutive at-bats in the same game. Well, Kevin Mitchell did it in Pittsburgh, and he did it on May 25th. 1990.
He could hit.
Yes, he could. Yeah, you know the terrible towel in Pittsburgh?
Yeah, what do we have now?
We got the torture towel.
The torture towel.
I think these young ladies have been working on that for a while.
I do. The BW38 torture towel. I like it. And one thing that this fan base has done, they have had a great time having fun with this team.
Yes, they have. Emmanuel Burris will bat first. Burris singled in the first inning. And he takes high, followed by Freddie Sanchez and then Aubrey Huff. Nicasio has 2 strikeouts. He hasn't walked anybody, and he's got a double play. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, the first at bat against a guy you don't know is education. So now that they've seen him, they know the movement on the fastball, they've gauged the speed, they've seen it come out of his hand. Now they make the adjustment second time through, and this is always an interesting at bat when you're facing a rook.
And a base hit right back up the middle.
He's not fooling Emmanuel Burris.
Giants Baseball on Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area is brought to you by Provident Credit Union Super Reward Checking Account.
Just right back up the middle, challenge fastball. I watched it last night in St. Louis. Lance Lynn, making his major league debut, retired the first 10 Giants he faced, and then they got to him.
Here's Freddie Sanchez, who bounced out to second. So Nicasio in the same spot as he was in the first, when now he's got to try to control Emmanuel Burris. Inside, 1 ball and no strikes.
How about this whizzer going right by the head of Nicasio? It's one you hear and one you smell.
Moda made a great play last night on one that came back to him in St. Louis. Burris had a lean and he gets back. You see a guy lean like that, and it is so tempting for the opposing manager to pitch out. One and 0. And Burris back again.
And they're going to give him some respect. I mean, he's earned that. The way he has stolen bases here last couple of weeks, reputation gets around quick in this league.
Inside again, and no steal was bigger than the one Burris had Wednesday night in the 9th inning with 2 outs. Right before Nate Sherholtz tied the game up with a 2-out base hit. Really enabled the Giants to take that series. Burris goes, swinging a little pop-up down the right field line. Burris is going to have to get back, but Helton nor Herrera could get to it, and it's 2 balls and 1 strike. Sanchez hit a home run last night. It was mighty impressive.
Well, it really was, because he didn't know anything about Michael Clayto, the hard-throwing 23-year-old that was making his major league debut, and he threw it right on the hands inside corner. And he took 99-mile-an-hour fastball, and he just pured it right out to left field over the wall. He was not impressed with the speed of that fastball.
Burris is out. As Helton will chase him, and Tulowitzki will tag him.
Now, we talked about how good a move this kid has, and it just impressed Emmanuel Burris. Just very compact with the throwing motion. You see the lean, and that's all it took.
That is pretty close to a balk, though, if you watch that back knee. 2-1 to Sanchez. Sanchez with a little flare, and this one's going to fall. Well, if you are clairvoyant and you know that Sanchez is going to get a hit, then you keep Burris at first.
Well, that's if you're clairvoyant. Now, is there a worse feeling than getting picked off?
Well, getting picked off, you always feel bad, but boy, the next guy then gets a hit, and yeah, it really hacks you off.
The numbers for Aubrey Huff lifetime against the Rockies, solid.
Huff may have thought it was low. It's no balls and 1 strike.
Definitely not one he wanted to swing at on the first pitch. And then it wants to change up.
On deck is Nate Sherholtz. Swinging a high drive into center field, but Fowler's got a beat on it, and he will put it away. 2 outs. And that'll bring up Nate Sherholtz. Sherholtz bounced out in the second inning. But the Reds beat the Dodgers tonight 2-1 in Cincinnati.
You don't see too many 2-1 ball games in Cincinnati.
You do not.
Very offensive ballpark. One that certainly favors the hitter.
Beautiful night.
After 4 days of 90-plus degree weather in St. Louis, it definitely is nice to come to the Bay Area. Put your jacket and your sweatshirt on. Tonight, no wind, and this ballpark's playing small right now. We said that earlier, and it's still the case. One of the few night games where you'll see Carey to right field. Very, very quiet night.
Sherholtz with that open stance. Sanchez with his lead. And the 2-1 pitch. And Sherholtz is tardy, and it's 2-2.
They're really pounding him in that outside corner. They remember the last time they threw a fastball or tried to on the inside corner. He hit one in the upper deck at Coors Field. Since that time, it's been all fastballs away. It's a problem hitting a home run 450 feet. They remember.
And that's a base hit into center field. Well, this will give Cody Ross an opportunity with 2 outs and 2 on. 3 singles in this inning.
Well, second time through the lineup, the Giants are making adjustments.
Cody Ross struck out in the second. Cody's got the fancy kicks on tonight.
And see, if I had those, I'd want to wear them to the mall.
Yes, you would. Or on the golf course with your knickers.
Yep, I'm a knickers guy.
Swinging a shot into the alleyway, and this is going to fall. Sanchez scores. Sherholtz on the move, and the Giants take the lead.
It never ever has ceased to amaze me when a big league lineup can make adjustments to a pitcher that they don't really know much about. It takes one at bat to find out, and then they come up with a plan. And it's a matter of execution. He gets a hanging breaking ball right out over the plate. And he has had nothing but good balance in his swing now for over a week. And this one finds a gap, and the Giants take the lead.
It also helps that you got a back runner like Nate Sherholtz.
This is
Crawford.
This is a much different offense than what we saw 10 days ago.
Crawford hit a fly ball to right field in the second. And he swings and fouls it back. He had a pretty good rip. Oh, and 2. Kid came to the yard with a little attitude.
Yes, he did.
I take that back, with a lot of attitude.
Yeah, that's beyond little. Oh, yeah.
0-2 to Crawford. Crawford down the right field line. Fair or foul. It is a fair ball. Coming in to score is Ross. Crawford with a double.
And the Crawford family is loving it. He gets a hanging breaking ball and stays inside it. And it was just a matter of whether it's going to be fair or foul. It did not hook. Right at the base of the foul pole. And that is a thing of beauty. Another 2-out double, and look at how they react. That's the best.
Does that bring back memories or what?
No, it's so much fun. Look at the old man. He's talking to the guys behind him. See that? That's my boy. He hadn't said much till the double.
Here's Eli Whiteside, who popped out in the third inning. And a strike to Whiteside. Five hits in the inning. Remember, Burris started the inning off and then got picked off.
Starting to rain.
Way outside to Whiteside.
There is some rain forecast tonight. It's not supposed to hit till 11 o'clock, but it is supposed to be pretty substantial till tomorrow morning around 10. And that report came from Greg Elliott, the head groundskeeper here at AT&T.
1-2.
I'm thinking the rain that's supposed to come in late is going to be as much as an inch of rain. But he said it's supposed to break tomorrow around 11 and be beautiful for tomorrow's afternoon game.
Casio spinning around, chasing Crawford back. For Crawford, his 7th RBI in a week.
And they all meant something.
They did. And Whiteside will strike out to end the inning. A lot of happening things in the 4th inning, including 5 hits. And Cody Ross, his double knocked in a pair. Crawford knocked in a run. It's 3-1 Giants.
Recognition of their 52-year journey that led them to their first World Series championship here in San Francisco. The tribute will encircle all 4 plazas of AT&T Park and will feature granite markers depicting epic moments in Giants history. You can get bricks that have your name on it. 4x12-inch brick pavers providing fans with a chance of a lifetime. Well, this is legit. You can forever etch your Giants loyalty in stone here at the park. Go to sfgiants.com/brick.
You can you can put somebody else's name on it too, right?
Well, you can put whatever you want on it.
Casio doubled in the third. Could you grab some pine?
Oh, yeah.
Hit out to center field. Andres Torres is just going to race back. And this is going to be off the wall, and it's going to be a leadoff double.
Well, these are the bricks, the 4x12-inch pavers, and these things are heavy. I mean, they're going to last forever. So you could put whatever you want on there, like smooth. You put down "the torture is over." Very appropriate.
Maybe premature too. But for last year, obviously that was true. And with 2 doubles to the opposing pitcher, I would say that the torture is premature.
Yeah.
First 2 career hits are doubles. I bet Pete Rose can't even say that.
Well, and they weren't doink doubles either. First one was a line drive down the right field line. Here, he just smoked one almost out of here to center field. So Juan Nicasio, impressive tonight with the bat.
Smith is bounced out and he's flied out. Mom brought the Slickers. Probably not likely she even brought one for herself. As a feeble swing by Smith.
Well, you've definitely established the sight lines down below the knees with the 2 breaking balls. And you could go back down and try and bounce another curveball on home plate. You could go back foot slider. You could go across the letters with a high fastball. Head the count 1-2. Runner at second, nobody out. You're pitching for the strikeout. And there was that high fastball. And I think that's always a good option for Kane, especially after he establishes the knees or down low in the zone, moving the count. Go back down on the plate with a curveball, again, back foot slider, or you could always do that changeup. Lots of options.
And Smith barely got a piece of it, but just enough to see another pitch.
And that was the changeup, and he just barely caught a piece of it.
Herrera and then Gonzalez. There's Crawford chasing Nicasio back. Out in front of home plate, blocked nicely by Eli Whiteside.
Watch Crawford at shortstop. He breaks the bag, and now Kane, even if you don't throw it, step off. A lot of young pitchers, they'll come through with the pitch when their shortstop is out of position. That's one of those things you learn the hard way in the lower minor leagues when your professional career starts.
Two balls, 2 strikes. 3-2. See what Kane does. 3-2 to Seth Smith. Got him.
Change up, and I mean a pearl. Great arm action. Totally convinced Smith he was throwing a fastball, and not only that, he put good movement and location on the pitch. And that's a bad combo if you're a hitter.
I mean, that's a called strike if he doesn't swing.
Yeah. Good pitch, 5th strikeout, and that's what he was pitching for with the runner second, nobody out.
Here's Herrera. 0-1.
He was going to swing at the first fastball he saw.
A line drive to left and a ground ball to Huff. That's what Herrera has done tonight. The next pitch for Kane will be 80. One ball and one strike. 1-2. Well, I'll say one thing about the Giants over the last couple of weeks. They have really pulled in their outfielders on certain hitters.
They have. Roberto Kelly, who had been away from the club for a while, attending the graduation of one of his children, is not here tonight. He is normally responsible for those adjustments to the outfield.
We saw it in Milwaukee. We saw it in St. Louis. Burris in foul territory. And that'll bring up Gonzalez. Gonzalez has struck out and he's walked.
Very aggressive hitter, loves that first pitch.
And a base hit to right field on the first pitch, and they're going to have to hold Nicasio.
Wow, he had a horrible jump with 2 outs. He should have been cranking as soon as that ball made contact with the bat.
You're right.
And I think Gonzalez is wondering what the heck's going on.
And that was hit away from Sherholtz.
Now, granted, Sherholtz is playing a bit shallow.
Oh, that explains it.
Slow.
He's just not very fast. That's all.
His jump was not bad. Just a little lethargic.
Tulowitzki doubled in the 4th inning. Tulowitzki in these spots likes that first pitch as well.
They missed the location with the fastball his last at bat. They set up an inside target they missed away and he burned him. He's a good mistake hitter. He likes that ball up. Trying to softball him, a breaking ball low. Here's a changeup on a 1-0 pitch. Miss it down.
Helton on deck. And a strike. 2 balls and 1 strike. Kane trying to get this team into the dugout with a 2-run lead. And he'll do the double bluff and nothing going on. "86 pitches now for Matt Kane. Troy Tulowitzki waiting. 3-1. So he's pretty much stayed away from the fastball to Tulowitzki.
On deck, Todd Helton, one of the best hitters in the National League with the bases loaded.
And a strike. And it's now 3-2, and first base is open on the steal by Gonzalez. His 8th of the year. And this is a chat between a couple of guys trying to figure out what they want to throw 3-2. Three balls and 2 strikes. And he walked him.
Tried to tease him with a breaking ball on the zone, and Tulowitzki did not bite.
You know, they might have figured, Mike, that the Rockies had the tying run at second base anyway. After Gonzalez stole it.
I think he pitched him well. He had an open base, and he played with it. I mean, that's the advantage of having that open bag.
Helton has walked and he's bounced out to second. And he takes low, 1-0. Kane throws, swinging a bouncing ball right back to Helton or to Kane, and that'll end the inning. Well, Helton hit it right on the screws, but it found the glove of Matt Kane.
computer, csnbayarea.com for the Big Herb Cast. Coming to you from our Giants insider, Michael Irvin. Check out his latest episodes coming down the pipe with baseball VP of Operations Bobby Evans for the Giants, and Father Knows Best, Timmy's dad, Chris Lincecum, joins him. CSNBayarea.com. It is your source for Giants baseball information all season long. Gentlemen?
All right. Amy looks good in umbrella, doesn't she?
Yep. That was an important inning because now this game is in the books.
Yeah.
And if the skies were to open up, this would be a complete game.
No, you said 11, so I'm going with that.
Hey, I'm holding Greg Elliott, the Giants groundskeeper. I'm holding to it.
Kane singled in the third inning. And he takes a strike. Cassio, he's done a good job pitch-wise. He's thrown 68 pitches. Kane hit a soft line drive over the second baseman Herrera's glove in the third inning. Off the plate, 2 balls and a strike. Kane gets underneath this one to left. That's a pretty good fly ball out to left field.
Now this is how it ended for the Rockies in the top of the 5th. If it gets past Kane, it's a hit. It's a tie ball game, and they're still hitting. Good position to help himself out. He gets the glove up and ends the threat.
A little high to Aubrey Huff, but Huff's got a pretty good wingspan. Here's Andres Torres, who's 0 for 2. So far, I've been impressed with this Nicasio kid.
Well, he's got a good fastball. He's got movement. You know, he has kind of a lazy breaking ball that, you know, you stay up here and he'll figure out ways to tighten it up a bit. And I don't think he really believes in his changeup to the point where he'd throw it 3-1 or 3-2. That comes in time. But he's got the one thing you can't teach, and that's a good fastball. That he was born with.
A good arm.
And you can teach movement. You can teach a guy how to control it. Take motion out, make it more compact. And he's got a good base.
Well, the double by Cody Ross to knock in a pair of runs, the first earned runs that he'd allowed in his career at the big league level. Torres lifts this into left center field, and Fowler will put it away. Stanley Cup Finals Game 2, Bruins at Vancouver, and it'll be tomorrow night, where it'll be on NBC at 5 p.m. Here's Emmanuel Burris. Burris is 2 for 2. And a bunt. Wigington beat it out.
That's a 3-hit night for Emmanuel Burris. And he really did a good job here.
Yeah, plus it's a good play on wet grass.
He showed late, didn't broadcast it. Perfect bunt. I mean, Wigington made a great play even to make it close. And Paul Ebel, the first base umpire, making the call.
You're not going to see too many bunts that are this good on high fastballs.
And that's 3-8 from home to first for Burris.
Well, he gets to try to steal again. Not this inning. Tulowitzki behind the mound puts it away, and that'll end the inning. We will head to the 6th. Mr. Kruko is here.
And we want to show you a play off the bat of Andres Torres, a foul ball that went up in the stands, and who catches it? Well, none other than Brandon Crawford's mother, Lynn. And there's the Crawford family. We're going to make that our Coors Light Freeze Cam, brought to you by Frost Brewed Coors Light, the world's most refreshing beer.
Well, it quickly answered the question, as you see the 3-1 lead for the Giants, as to where Brandon Crawford got his good hands from. Mom.
Lynn Crawford with her daughter.
Parents always have that nervous look on their face.
Well, you know, things have changed. We talked about how things have changed in baseball. Well, you can't smoke at the ballpark anymore.
Oh, you're right. A little pop-up into center field. It's Andres Torres. Oh, you mom and dad were probably packing a half a game.
That's right, the 5th inning. Apiece.
Here's Iannetta. Iannetta is lined out and he's walked. Iannetta waiting. And the 1-0 pitch is outside. 2 balls and no strikes. Dexter Fowler to follow. Foul back. Iannetta was trying to park one. And Iannetta went around. It's 2-2.
Changeup. Absolutely fooled Iannetta. Broke him down mid-swing.
In tight 3-2.
Went right back to it.
Got him.
And then he goes hard stuff away and swing through, see ya.
Yeah, the Cincinnati Reds, they're going to be at AT&T Park for a 4-game series starting on June 9th. Now, there are good seats available for that 4-game series. It'll start the 9th. That's a Thursday. Friday, June 10th, a 7:15 start. Saturday, a 1:10 start. That's a Legends game, so come on early for the festivities. And then Sunday, skateboard deck presented by Nestle Drumstick to the first 7,500 fans, 14 and under. SFGiants.com.
Those skateboard decks are pretty cool. That last pitch from Kane, number 101.
Well, they're trying to stay in to Fowler.
Just missed. Matt Reynolds, the only lefty in the Rockies bullpen, starting to get greased up with Nicasio, the pitcher, on deck.
Yeah, if Fowler reaches, then you will probably see a pinch hitter, as that's out of play. Although, come to think of it, Nicasio is 2 for 2 with 2 doubles.
Yeah, they weren't cheap doubles either. One down the right field line, one on the warning track in center field that short hopped the wall. There's Reynolds.
Got him. 7 Ks for Kane.
That's a hat trick.
On Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area is brought to you by Farmers Insurance. Call 1-800-FARMERS or visit farmers.com to find a local agent. We are insurance. We are farmers. By Xfinity, home of the most live sports. And by Jack in the Box. Right now at Jack in the Box, get the new Bourbon Barbecue Steak Grilled Sandwich at participating restaurants.
Beautiful shot inside AT&T Park from across the Cove. It's 3-1 Giants. Oh yeah. You know, you've noticed that the panda hats now have become very colorful. You can get them in just about any color.
Well, I like the orange panda hat. That's the best seat in the house right there. That little one, happy as can be. Yep, she pulls it off.
Aubrey Huff waiting, and he hits one sharply on the ground, and Herrera with a nice play, and Huff retired. Huff hitting in tough luck tonight.
Yeah, he's dialed on. His at-bats, he's locked.
In San Jose, Pablo Sandoval in his first rehab. He sent a fielder's choice. He grounded out, and then he struck out. Probably on his way back to AT&T Park as we speak. Here's Nate Sherholtz. It's a 13-1 lead for San Jose in the 7th.
San Jose has just been on a roll.
They're telling us Gary Brown, the #1 draft pick from last year, a grand slam.
Now, if they win tonight, which they should, that will mean their record will be 38-17, and they're the defending Cal League champs. It's great, Mike Scardino, who has been with the Giants organization a long time, has a San Jose Giant ring from last year's championship, and they're beautiful.
Found it a little unusual that they only made one and they gave it to Scardino.
Well, I mean, he worked his magic.
Yep, pass it around as a family. Yep. 2-2. Yeah, you know what? I think the cotton candy, in all honesty, is better than a ball. You'd have a hard time telling that little one in the pink that that is not true. Or the big guy that just waffled that into his mouth.
That's quite a piece right there.
Inside Sherholtz.
It's like putting a hard ball in your mouth.
You know what you ought to do? Just put a big handful in your glove. Yep, there's the ball. And the cotton candy. And the 3-2 pitch to Sherholtz. Into center field. Fowler back. And that'll end the inning. And that'll be 2 outs. I got cotton candy on my brain.
Well, it'll do that to you.
Here's Cody Ross.
I mean, you were raised on the farm. You went to the county fair. You had to like cotton candy when you were a kid.
I was not a cotton candy guy. I didn't like having to take a shower after you ate it.
How about you were a funnel cake guy?
Funnel cake was good. Plus, I thought I could win a teddy bear at every one of those places. Ross takes a strike. He's got the big hit in the game, a double to knock in a pair. Foul back. This was a double. It split Gonzalez and Fowler in left center field.
Now it was a little hanging breaking ball. It just lingered out there at the belt. And that was the big swing of the bat in that 3-run fourth.
To right field. Smith on the move. Off archway number 3. And Ross is into second with a double.
They're heating up. This offense is heating up, folks. It's happening with Ross. It's happening with Huff. It's happening with Torres. It's happening with Sanchez. It's happening with Crawford. You're starting to get contribution up and down the lineup. Good opposite field power. This is what he can do. We talk about how he has that rare mixture of bat speed with a heavy head, and he uses the whole field.
Crawford's going to be walked intentionally.
Well, that's some respect.
It's not going to make Mrs. Crawford very happy.
Nope. Hey, but she has a foul ball. She'll be grinning all night. That's right. Time to break out the rubber chickens.
Do not give Mario Eliotto any ideas. Crawford banged one off the right field foul pole. It was at the very bottom. for a double to knock in a run.
All right, let's watch Cody Ross as he recoils the bat. And heads out for second, knowing there's going to be a play. Belly slide for Style points. And a 2-out double. He sets it up for Eli Whiteside.
Well, Eli 0 for 2, so if you're going to have one hit tonight, make it when somebody's in scoring position. No balls and 1 strike.
Pretty straight away in defense of Whiteside. They do pull Tulowitzki about 3 steps over to protect the 5.5 hole. And there's a little bit of a hole up the middle on the left side of the infield.
One ball and 1 strike. Into center field, Fowler's racing in, and he makes the sliding catch. And that'll end the inning. Nice play, Dexter Fowler. So the Giants will strand a pair, and Fowler with a terrific play.
No way!
Here's our Toyota game summary brought to you by your local Toyota dealer. See the Rockies offense 1 for 11 with runners in scoring position. Casio's been pretty good. Cody Ross has got a couple of doubles and 2 RBIs, and Matt Cain has been outstanding. And it's a 3-run lead for the Giants, as Eric Young Jr. will lead things off here in the 7th. No Cain, no gain.
Good sign.
Young comes up empty.
That's just pitching away from a tendency. They know he likes that first pitch fastball. Opened him up with a changeup, swung right through it. And comes right back with a fastball on the outside corner. He has followed up a lot of good changeups tonight with good location fastballs. It's been a good 1-2 punch for him.
Lefty and a righty in the Giants bullpen. Ramirez and Effel. On the ground, Sanchez from the outfield grass, 1 out.
Nice play, good range shown by Freddie Sanchez. What a reminder to tune in to NBC Bay Area next Friday night at 7 o'clock for Game 1 of the Giants and Reds series from AT&T Park. NBC Bay Area is the proud over-the-air broadcast home of your San Francisco Giants.
Here's Smith. Smith is 0 for 5, or make that 0 for 3. One of the bigger outs that Kane recorded in this game. Nicasio led the 5th inning off with a double. Smith's job, either get him in or get him over, and he didn't either. He struck out. Eli Whiteside and Emmanuel Burris, and it's going to be Whiteside. 2 outs.
Whiteside almost threw his mask in the path of Emmanuel Burris.
If you're playing the corners and even the pitcher, even the umpire, you got to be aware of where the catcher is going to ring that mask.
Stay with it. Comes back to you. I don't think I've ever seen him miss one.
Buster either, for that matter. Both fabulous at that. There's a strike to Herrera.
Well, indeed, I mean, this ballpark, I mean, this is pop-ups in Northern California do not have a reputation for being easy, especially for a catcher.
Kane really has gotten stronger as the game has gone on.
Well, it's kind of the way it goes with him. It's 114 pitches on the night, and he's on cruise control. And I think he's one of those pitchers that if pitch count was not an option, he'd be his own closer.
Freddie Sanchez, side retired, a 1-2-3-7. 3-1 Giants. got a pinch hitter for Matt Cain. It's Aaron Rowan facing Matt Belisle. So the night is over for Cain.
Well, he was fantastic, and as you pointed out, he got better as the night went on.
When it's time for a change, think Speedy Oil Change and Tune-Up. Your oil change tune-up and smog experts.
You see the numbers for Matt Belisle. 4.2 record, 2.96 ERA, off to a good first half. Belisle will go low 90s with sink, slider and a curveball.
Andres Torres to follow. Rowan fights this one off, and he'll live to see another pitch.
Matt Cain can pitch, folks. You know, and he didn't really have a great curveball tonight. He, for the most part, did it with great location, the fastball, and a fantastic changeup.
Rowan out to right field for Smith. One out.
Well, this series with the Rockies is sold out, but there are tickets available for the Washington Nationals as they're coming in Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of this week. It'll be Lincecum, Sanchez, and Cain featured in those three. So get tickets, go to sfgiants.com. The Washington Nationals are a good team.
Torres down the left field line and out of play. Andres Torres tonight struck out. He's hit into a double play, and he's flied out to center field. Pulls this one on the ground. Foul. And it's 0-2. The Diamondbacks are leading the Nationals 4-0. That game is now in the 9th inning. And the Diamondbacks trying to close it out. Dodgers lost in Cincinnati 2-1. And the Padres are winning at home against the Astros 3-1 in the 8th. The 0-2 pitch coming up to Andres Torres. And it's in the dirt. 1-2. Got him.
Fastball, knee-high outside corner paint from Belisle. And that is a James Hoy strikeout. Talk about his low zone, and he will give some width. And that fastball took advantage of both those. Right on the corner.
Burris is 3 for 3. 3 singles. The single in the 5th inning was a bunt base hit. And a strike. 2 balls and 1 strike. Two and two.
He is just pounding the knees on that outside corner.
And he got him. That'll end the inning. 8th inning coming up. It's the big fellas, Gonzalez, Tulowitzki, and Helton coming up.
over defensively. I'm not kidding. He's played first base, left field, shortstop, second base, and tonight he gets to start at third base. I spoke to Emmanuel before the game to go ask him about how many different gloves he has to use. Dwayne and Mike sitting in his locker were 5 piled right on top of each other. I asked him if I could take a picture, and he let me. He has his own glove for shortstop and second base. He's borrowing Ron Wotus's glove, the bench coach for the Giants, for third base. He's borrowing Chris Stewart, the catcher. He has an extra glove for first base, and his buddy Darren Ford, he's using his glove for the outfield. Emmanuel told me today he did break down and go out before the game and buy his own outfield glove, but he's going to let Darren Ford break it in. Gentlemen.
All right, Lopez to Gonzalez, and a call strike. When it's time for a change, think Speedy. Oil change and tune-up. Your oil change tune-up and smog experts. Lopez in.
The numbers for Lopez, solid first half.
Romo in the bullpen. Lopez against Carlos Gonzalez. The matchup 2 for 8 with a home run. And it's now 1-2.
Looking at that outside corner, taking advantage of that outside strike that has been there all night.
One and two. Got him.
Swept wide with a breaking ball, brought down just below the strike zone. And Gonzalez cannot hold up. And that's one big bat sent back packing.
See the nice start for Tulowitzki's career, comparing the start. Cal Ripken through 608 games.
Oh, yeah, almost identical, only with better fielding percentage.
Hit into center field. Andres Torres. 2 outs. And that'll bring up Todd Helton. Helton 0 for 2 with an RBI. And a strike.
Lopez locked in, and when he gets that outside strike consistently called by an umpire, he just wears it out.
Out of play.
Against Helton, though, who likes that ball middle away. They're trying to stand that inside corner.
Well, these two one-time teammates, and Helton is 1 for 6 lifetime with a double. And he got him, and Lopez blows right through the 3, 4, and 5 hitters here in the 8th inning. Freddie Sanchez will lead it off. That was huge. some of the exciting moments here at AT&T Park, not just for the Crawford family, but for everybody. When it's time for a change, think Speedy Oil Change and Tune-Up. Your oil change tune-up and smog experts is Reynolds facing Freddie Sanchez, who looks at a strike. Matt Reynolds, the lefty.
Did a nice job for Jim Tracy. 18 strikeouts in 15 innings, just 11 base runners. And he is just eating up right-handers. Right-handers just hitting 0-50 against him. But he's got 4 pitches. And he's not afraid to use them in any count.
And he just struck out Freddie Sanchez on 3 pitches.
Well, time for the Home Depot doing more on defense. We're going to take a look at the glove work from Matt Cain. And this one was huge. At 2 outs, bases loaded. A comebacker he spears off the bat of Todd Helton. And another look at the glove work from the big fella, Matt Cain. And that is our Home Depot. More saving, more doing. That's the power of the Home Depot.
Aubrey Huff. Good swings tonight, but he's 0 for 3. Hit the 3 home runs last night, the 3rd one off of a lefty. There's Brian Wilson getting loose. Huff fouls it back. One and 2.
It's a good breaking ball. You can see why he's averaging over a strikeout an inning. Good slider curveball combination. Both are crisp. Both are swing and miss. Just missed.
And he got him, and Huff knew it.
Big curveball for the payoff pitch. Right now, the way that Huff's seeing it, if you strike him out looking, you made a great pitch, and that was a great pitch.
Nate Sherholtz 1 for 3. Giants will face a righty tomorrow. And Yoeli Shashin. And the Rockies will face a lefty in Madison Bumgarner. 0-1 to Sherholtz. Out of play down the left field line. 41,021, another sellout. I'm kind of getting used to this.
Well, it's been fun. Crowds have been amazing.
It'll be the same tomorrow and the same on Sunday. And Reynolds strikes out the side. And we will go to the 9th. Brian Wilson will come in. The Giants with a 3-1 lead. 3-1 Giants here in the top of the 9th inning. And Brian Wilson is into the ball game.
There you see his numbers. April an ERA 6.97, May 0.61.
Wigington swinging at a 95-mile-an-hour fastball, and it's no balls and 1 strike. 0 for 3 tonight for Ty Wigington.
The look of a closer.
1 ball and 1 strike. Iannetta, and then Fowler. It was Lopez who had to go through the beef, and he did in the 8th. On the ground, Burris from deep 3rd. 1 out. First work of the night for Emmanuel Burris. You'd like to get one in the 3rd, not the first one in the 9th.
Well, that's a point that could be made only by an old infielder.
Yeah, let's. Is my arm loose? Let's find out. It's the 9th inning, for crying out loud.
Well, he pulled the trigger and he looked like an old shortstop getting over to first base.
Here's Iannetta. Iannetta 0 for 2. He drew a walk in the 4th inning. Two balls and no strikes.
2 good fastballs, one at 96 with a 4-seam outside corner, missed by about 3 inches, and he comes back to the inside corner with a 94-mile-an-hour 2-seam fastball. And the beauty of Wilson is he understands that those are 2 different pitches, and he uses them as such.
3-0. And a 4-pitch walk. And it's going to be Jason Giambi who's going to hit. So Giambi hits for Fowler. Giambi 1 for 4 against Wilson in his career. He's hitting .220. And he will take a pitch down low. Wilson's wanting that one.
Well, he's not missing by much. We talked about how this ballpark is playing small tonight, especially in right field. There's not much wind out there. That's 6 pitches, 6 fastballs, and really only 1 was an easy take.
So Wilson now has to come in. And Giambi bounces it up the middle for a base hit. Sanchez was playing Giambi to pull. So the hitter's going to be Ryan Spilborghs.
Let's go through the pitching sequence here. Starts him off with a fastball, just misses a little bit outside low. Goes back a little bit outside low. Now at a 2-0, he tries to come backdoor with a cut. He gets the ground ball, and you're thinking off the crack of the bat, that may be a double play ball, but the way that they pre-positioned Sanchez in defense of Giambi, I mean, he sort of hit away from the defense.
Nelson is going to run at first. So here's Spilborghs. And there's the either a cutter or a slider, and it's 0-1. And that pitch is down low. 1 ball and 1 strike. Spilborghs has had 13 lifetime at-bats against Wilson. He's 3 for 13. And it's 1-2.
Knocked him up. Could not pull the trigger. And now Wilson's in the driver's seat.
Two and two on the high fastball.
Trying to change sight lines to about 95 or across the letters.
Two and two to Ryan Spilborghs. And it's now a full count.
And that was an easy take.
Doubtful that the runners will be moving, but the Giants have to keep an eye on them. And that'll be a foul ball down the right field line.
So the payout pitch in a 3-2 was another cutter.
We've seen this before with Wilson, where that's the one pitch you can throw for a strike. 3-2. Foul again. And then he threw him another one. And Eli Whiteside's going to go out.
Well, he's got an idea, and he wants to find out what Wilson's idea is. Good idea. Make sure you're on the same page. I mean, this is a huge pitch in this ball game.
Three and two. Hit out into right center field. It's going to be Torres who will catch. 2 outs. And the hitter will be Seth Smith. Here's where Nate Sherholtz will try to protect Triple's alley with a left-handed hitter.
Backdoor with a cut. Perfect first pitch.
Down low. Comes back with a fastball at 96.
Dig it deep for velocity.
Iannetta is at second. Nelson is at first. One and two.
Again, backdoor cut, and you could not run up there and put it in a better spot. And Smith cannot get off a swing. That's 2 times he's seen the pitch, 2 times he's locked.
One and two to Smith. And a bullet foul down the right field line.
Smith quick to the fastball, and that had a lot of strike zone on it. With Wilson ahead in the count, 1-2. You can go back foot slider. You can go two-seam off the plate away. Do not have to come into strike zone here.
Nice play by Eli Whiteside. 2-2.
That's a huge play. That gets by Whiteside. That run moves both runners up, or a single ties this ball game. They tried to go backdoor, and it winds up being a slider that bounces out in front of home plate. Those are unpredictable for a catcher. You just have to hope you can have your hands think for themselves. Nice play.
Two balls, two strikes. Got him, and that's the ball game. So the Giants, as always, will make it a little bit interesting in the ninth, but in the end, they come home after a 4-3 road trip, and they take on the Colorado Rockies, and tonight, behind Matt Cain, in one very nice inning, the fourth offensively, they beat the Rockies by a final of 3-1.
Well, sensational night for Matt Cain, who really pitched well with the fastball changeup, utilized all of the strike zone, and the Giants came back and gave some run support, and the bullpen made it stand. Exceptional work from Javier Lopez and Brian Wilson.
Giants 3, Rockies 1. Insurance Giants post-game live with interviews, and the wrap is coming up. But first, let's go to the Sportsnet Central studio for an update.